In this video, we're going to discuss the universal collective and thus global energy for the lunar month cycle of the Scorpio new moon. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind is blowing and a howling out there, and the winds of change are upon us, and that's a good thing. So let me say my name is Edward, psychic medium, your soul messenger host, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that a soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. And animal communicator. Please go to my website. Let me see, edwardragosta.community. Link readings. That's where you can get in touch with me to have a private reading with myself. At this time, until I move, I'm doing telephone readings, and I'm also doing readings in person at Light Club Curiosity Shop in Sugarloaf, New York, upstate New York, if you are local. And when I have my next date that I will be there, that is the page that I will place it. So you can know by checking in. Or you can also give them a call. The information is on that page. And for other videos that are current, and to subscribe to Medium Tarot TV Plus, Feed Your Soul, videos such as this, but they're also the daily videos for those who subscribe. Go to my website, edwardragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV. All the current videos will be there, theme healing songs, and you can subscribe for more there. All right, so let's get to it. So this is very promising, very promising. We will start off with the current week energy. And we are talking November 15th through the 22nd. And the astrological influence is the planet Saturn in Taurus. Okay. Saturn is hard hitting, makes us work for whatever we have, makes us earn it. We learn through experience, life experience, actual experience of whatever craft skill. And Taurus are the producers. So much is possible with this combination. It's not exactly a zippity doo dah, zippity a type energy, but if for those who are willing to put in the work, then they're happy to get the results, favorable results. The energy that I attribute to this is improvements having anything to do with the element of earth. This is wonderful. So the element of earth represents work, job, finances, career, sense of security within, self-worth, self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, which is what it's all about, long-range goals, and our physical health. So this is an energy where we can see improvements with any or all, whatever we need at this time. And we can also, any or all, pick one that's most pressing at this time and utilize that as our new moon intention, which we'll get to later. But that's in the mix as a possibility, according to the universal collective and thus global energy. Absolutely wonderful. Ab fab. Yes, it is, in essence, harvest time, reaping what we have sown since the beginning of the zodiac year, March 24th, I believe, with the Aries new moon, despite what went down. All right. Now, before we continue, I want to discuss just quickly everybody else that is activated, empowered, and or triggered. For the zodiac year, we have Aries sun signs and zodiac Cancer moon signs. Those are the energies we're working for the year, and you can watch that video on my website. Zodiac year 2020 on my website, edwardragosta.community. link Medium Tarot TV. And then for the current month of Scorpio, which began October 22nd, I believe, we have Virgo sun signs and the planet Jupiter in Gemini. Okay, excellent. They are activated, empowered, and are triggered as well. And then we just discussed the current week energy, which is wonderful. And now we add another layer dimension to this, and we get to the day energy. So let's see what's going on first. So the moon's in Scorpio, and the new moon is at 12:07 a.m. Eastern. So that would be 9:07 p.m. Saturday evening, the 14th, for Pacific. And then adjust the time to where you are on the globe. The moon goes void of course at 6:13 a.m. Eastern. The moon shifts into Sagittarius at 10:47 a.m. Eastern, and the color of the day is gold. We are golden. All right. And the actual day energy is friendship, cooperation, partnership. So, in essence, and our friends are our chosen family, right? Sorry, as I move this around. But, or who do we want to work with? Who do we want to associate with? If we have our own business, who do we want to align with? And that could be, this could be personal, this can be business, whatever you want it to be. But people it is. The astrological influence is the sun in Aries. So that's a double whammy influence for Aries energy. Aries are the pioneers of the zodiac. They take action, sometimes impulsively, but someone has to initiate things. So this is a real push for taking an action. Perhaps, and then figuring it out as we go along. Perhaps. But taking an action nonetheless. And this does officially give us an energy of a new moon that actually feels like a new moon, because it hasn't been the case recently, in the recent past. The new moons were feeling like a full moon, and the full moons are feeling like a new moon. This is actually a new moon that feels like a new moon thanks to Aries. And that kicks in the energy of the year that we're working with, which is Aries and the moon in zodiac Cancer. So that's going after it, being our own champion, and expecting the unexpected. But again, are we expecting the floor to drop out from underneath us, or are we expecting great things? Whatever you're expecting is what we are going to receive. So choose wisely, or make a shift within if need be. All right. And this is very much looking out into the future, gazing straight ahead into the future, not looking back, looking forward. And what is the next adventure? What is the next cycle, venture, whatever, for us? Where are we heading? Where we're heading depends on where we're looking. If we're looking forward, we're going forward. If we're looking back, well, we're not really getting that far. Hopefully by now we have processed whatever we needed to process. Hopefully. So, now the psychic insight theme for this new moon. So the Scorpio new moon is at 23 degrees Scorpio. So if you're astrologically inclined, look to see where 23 degrees Scorpio is in your chart. That's where it's hitting you directly. And then you can always look at the opposite sign, 23 degrees, to get an axis of energy, because it's also influencing the other side as well. Now, the energy that I attribute to this is the name of the video: possibility. Of course, I'm going to call it possibilities, but we're naming the video with the theme healing song Possibility. And this really is looking to see what our possibilities are. And I am hoping that we see more possibilities now than we did, let's say, March 24th when the year began, the zodiac year began. Yes, we had to do things differently. Yes, we were challenged. Though, if we have survived, and if you're watching this video, you have literally survived, don't you think it's time that we thrive? I, for one, and that's what I'm going with. I hope you do as well. So, seek out, envision your possibilities. Okay? Moving forward. And I would say it's safe to say we should have more than one in mind. Okay? Very good. And the astrological influence of this is the planet Venus in Scorpio. So, all Aries sun signs are already activated, empowered, and are triggered because of the year energy, but doubly so this lunar cycle. And the lunar cycle we're talking about is November 15th through December 13th. And if you have Venus in Scorpio, you activate, empowered, and triggered as well this lunar cycle. And Venus is our emotions, and Scorpio is very deep and very intense. I don't see it as negative, but it is deep and it is intense. So, intense emotions. So, we should, if we don't feel passionate about something or someone, why bother? Basically, that's Scorpio in a nutshell. And I love them for it. All right. Before we get to the. No, we'll do the theme healing song next. And then we'll do the possible new moon intention. And then closing words. So, the theme healing song we came about. So, this is what I heard in my mind: opening the door to possibilities. Okay. Meeting the present with possibility. Okay. And we ended up with the song Possibility by Autoheart. I believe it was released in 2016. Wonderful song. Even though it's talking about a relationship, I would say when you think about the song, envision the relationship with yourself and the future, yourself and life. And let's give ourselves a chance. Okay? Let's open up the door of possibilities once again. Because the energy does favor us. Indeed. All right. So that'll be on my website, Link Medium Tarot TV. Very well. Now, possible new moon intention. I would, if you can, try to avoid the moon void, of course. So, Eastern, a good time to put out your new moon intention if you want to work with Scorpio energy, would be 12:07 a.m. through 6:12 a.m. And then if you want to work with Sagittarius energy, it would be Eastern, it would be 10:47 a.m. through 11:59 p.m. And then adjust the time to where you are on the globe. So we can go with improvement having anything to do with the element of Earth. I would just pick one, by the way, even though there's possibilities. I would just pick one. So it could be money, work, job, finances, career, sense of security within, self-worth, self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, which is the name of the game, makes us or breaks us, long-range goals, physical health. And then there is the energy of relationships, but it's really more friendship, partnership, cooperation, collaboration. So, but any good relationship does have a friendship base, as far as I'm concerned. Because you have to live with them before and after, right? So, who do we want to align with? Who do we want to work with? Who do you want to hang out with? However you want to look at it. And then there is the Psychic Insight theme of possibilities, envisioning our possibilities. Do a vision board, perhaps. If you have one, revise it. Okay? Think think big, think grand, and be passionate about it. Otherwise, why bother? With the Scorpio energy, that's it. All right. That is great. Now, for the closing words, on October 23rd, I received some information. I'm going to basically just like drop a tidbit of it here, and then we'll go into it further when I do the video for the Gemini full moon of November 30th. So, what I was told in a reading, I'm going to share it because it's for us all, that on November 30th, it's a Gemini full moon, lunar eclipse. It's going to be a portal of energy or door or window opening. And everything prior is the old energy. And everything from November 30th onward is the new energy. So let's look at November 15th through the 29th as preparing. What do we want to bring into that new energy starting on November 30th? Not looking back. If we want to look back, it's only to process it. But we definitely want to look forward. So I think that was a wonderful tidbit of information. And I definitely look forward to discussing that, whatever that current energy is, with that perspective. All right, so until next time we connect, you be well, take care, stay well, take care. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you real soon in another video. Thumbs up to possibilities.